We'll start with prayer. Please join your hands. भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Yes. So I'm very happy that this session is specially for the doctors and yoga practitioners, those who are already in this field. So welcome to everyone on behalf of Yog Sanskar Sinchan Shivir. Okay. Now we'll start the session. I just want to ask anyone from you, can you tell me what you think chronic obstructive airways disease is? What do you think? What do you think about this? Anyone, please. Yes.
Hello, can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
What do you think? What is chronic obstructive airways disease? What it means? What do you think? Just a general. Yes.
Some disease regarding respiratory system.
Very correct. This is regarding respiratory system. See, actually normally when we breathe in, the moment we breathe in, the air enters in trachea, in windpipe, and from windpipe it enters in bronchi. After bronchi it goes in bronchials, and after bronchials it enters in alveoli. You know, and you know very well that, I think doctors are also there, they know about this. Capillaries are just around the alveoli, sorry. So the moment you breathe in, the process is so long, you can think from trachea to bronchi, from bronchi, then alveoli, then it enters in capillaries. So the moment the oxygen enters in capillaries, after some time it comes out also and it enters in your alveoli again. But because of this problem, which is related with COPD or COAD, these problems are, if problems are there, so the flexibility of that air sacs, that alveoli, is very less. So the process of the contraction and expansion is very less. So because of that, the less amount of oxygen intake is there in the alveoli, as well as the carbon dioxide also is going out very less. So it creates a problem and it creates a breathing difficulty. So as Satish ji said, very correct, it is related with the respiratory system. So it creates a difficulty in breathing. And you know, this is very, very serious problem actually. Like heart attack, cancer, this can be also very much harmful for your health. So what is the yogic module for that? We'll start that yogic module practice today. Fine. And before we start this yogic module, let me tell you that two conditions are there, you know very well. Chronic bronchitis as well as emphysema. And in case of emphysema, that alveoli, that air sacs getting destroyed. And you know, there is no any type of treatment which can cure that. No. But we can control that level of disease, we can keep under control, and we can make a better and healthy life with the yogic treatment or the medications, whatever is going on. Fine. And in case of chronic bronchitis, that inflammation is there in the bronchial tubes, and because of that mucus is coming out, and that also gives problem for the airflow. So it creates a difficulty in breathing. So what I want to tell you, there are some breathing techniques. There are some breathing techniques through which we can improve this lungs capacity. But this breathing technique we have to practice in a very, very proper way, in a very systematic way. I can't tell, as you doctor, you know very well, we can't say patients, those who are suffering from COPD or COUD, they should do these asana and like this. No, it needs a proper supervision. It needs to know what is the actual problem is with the patient. So we'll go with the normal things. So three types of breathing, you know very well, is there. First breathing is you can practice, or you can tell your patients, and as the yoga teachers are there, practitioners are there, so you can tell everybody for this practice. First is the diaphragm breathing, abdominal breathing, and this is very, very simple technique. Fine. In abdominal breathing, first I want to show you the breathing techniques, a simple breathing techniques, and we'll go with pranayam afterwards. Okay, so the simple breathing technique, first one is the diaphragm breathing, abdominal breathing. So please pay attention how you can deal with this respiratory problem with the abdominal breathing. Fine. For this technique, simple thing, you have to just, you can see the practical directly. For this technique, you have to just sit, stretch your leg and lie on the back. Fine. And once you lie on the back, just pay attention. We are not going with asanas first. We are just taking a simple breathing techniques first. For this, you have to bend your knees first. Bend both the knees. Bend both the knees. Bend both the knees. Yes. Then you have to keep your right hand on the stomach. Right hand on the stomach. Left hand on the chest. Yes. So for diaphragm breathing, for abdominal breathing, a very, very effective technique is this, especially for the chronic obstructive airways diseases, in which comes COPD, asthma, and different things. Fine. All are coming in one umbrella only. Fine. For this, you have to do simple. You have to breathe in with the nose, 1, and you have to fill your stomach like balloon. 1, 2, 3, and you have to breathe out from your lips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what ratio is there? For 3 seconds, you are taking inhalation in your stomach, and for 5 to 6 seconds, you are exhaling more. So the more exhalation will improve your lungs function. But you have to do it in a very systematic and in a proper, smooth breathing should be there. See again, you have to breathe in with the nose, 1, and you have to fill your stomach, 2. You can see the stomach, 3, full stomach. Then breathe out, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're doing actually, you're taking inhalation from the nose and you're doing exhalation from your lips. Let me tell you, while you're doing exhalation from the lips, you have to keep in attention, you can make your lips like this, simply. Okay? Just like this. Okay. So again, you can see, breathe in with the nose, 1, fill your stomach, 2, pay attention on the stomach, 3, then breathe out from the lips, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One last round you see, please. Breathe in with the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the lips. So this is a simple diaphragm breathing. abdominal breathing. Now, after abdominal breathing, you can do a simple technique which is called, you can do breathing in the sitting position also. Slowly turn one side, take support and sit. You can take support of the wall, sit in cross-legged, or in any simple position you can sit. Okay, you can sit on the chair also. No. Simple posture. Now put your hands on the thighs. Breathe in with the nose. 1. Same thing. 2. Then open your lips and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the main thing, you have to exhale more. Your exhalation should be more, but the breathing should be very smooth, not fast. Again, breathe in 1, eyes closed. 2, from the nose. Then breathe out from the lips. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in with the nose. 1, 2, 3. Then open lips and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So simple. You can do in sitting posture also. Now, a third breathing technique to improve your exhalation, to improve your more and more exhalation, is the fun breathing. And what we are doing in fun breathing, very simple. You can keep one candle in front of you and your eyes will be open. You have to take a slowly deep breath in and you have to blow the air from there. आपको हवा छोड़नी है आपके ओठों से and उस मोमबत्ती को बुझाने की कोशिश करनी है. Just assume one flame is there, candle is there. Breathe in and blow the air. Yes, more and more exhalation will be there. So the main importance we are giving on more exhalation. Okay, again, breathe in with the nose. Take a deep breath in. Fun breathing is this. You have to keep one flame, candle flame and blow the air. Yes, as per your capacity. Blow the air, blow the air. Yes. Very good. More exhale, more exhale. One more time. Breathe in with the nose. Take deep. As per your capacity. Then open lips and blow the air. Correct. So these, slowly relax. So these techniques are very simple techniques, and these simple techniques can make more effect to improve your lungs capacity. Now, after this, I just want to show you some yogic practicals. That's why I told you yesterday to be ready with the yoga mat. So whatever the 3 techniques we done, that deep breathing with the nose, then open lips and exhale in sitting, then the abdominal breathing on the back, and the last one was the fun breathing. You have to breathe in with the nose and you have to breathe out from the lips. That we have done. That you can do in the severe conditions, if the problem is severe. So problems are simple, you know very well. Mild. Problems can be mild, then moderate, then severe. So in severe case, you can go with these 3 types of breathing. Fine. Now, we'll start with some practical asanas. But this practical asanas, make sure you have to do under proper supervision. And it is really, I'm telling you, as per the research. Already in foreign countries also research has done. And in Delhi also that research has done from the yoga institutes. Fine. So there is so much change you can bring in your lifestyle with the help of yogic breathing techniques. And you know very well, as I told you in starting only, this can be severe problem also. This can be severe and serious problem also after heart attack, after cancer. This is related, very important problem. And let me tell you, if anybody is suffering from COPD or COAD or the chronic obstructive airways disease. So don't think that because of this, that pneumonia or the influenza, these problems can come. No, not at all. It can come because of your weakness in immunity power also. So you have to make sure your yogic practice, whatever you are doing asanas, whatever you are doing meditation practice, and meditation practice also you have to follow with breathing techniques, and that everything will do in a systematic way. So for Annamaya Sharira, you will see asanas. Then for Pranamaya Sharira, you will see some pranayam techniques. Then for Manomaya Sharira, we'll practice with Yoga Nidra. So everything you will see, all these practices at last is going to affect your respiratory system. And your respiratory system will be more effective here. You can improve your lungs capacity. Fine. Then for Vijnanamaya Sharira, whatever the knowledge you are getting now, this is the part of your Vijnanamaya Sharira for your intellect, to make your intellect strong. And the last, the Anandamaya Sharira, will experience that bliss, that peace, that Ananda and Shanti in last. Okay? So it is the journey of all the 5 parts of the body, which is given in Taittiriya Upanishad. So there is a nice combination. There is a nice combination of the modern science and the yogic practices, which is in our Indian culture. So I'm very happy to share with you. So the first practice is Surya Namaskar. But you know very well, before Surya Namaskar, you have to be ready with some stretchings. So first Surya Namaskar we'll assume as a stretching here. Fine. Now, this one student, yoga student, will show you the Surya Namaskar practice. You can see. For Surya Namaskar, you know very well, as I tell you, in the problems which is related with the COPD or the COAD, in these problems, most of the times, your air sacs, your alveoli is destroyed already. And inflammation is there in the bronchial tubes also. So because of that, we feel difficulty in the breathing. Why difficulty in the breathing? Because already naturally our lungs, our alveoli, air sacs are very much flexible. But because of smoking, okay, because of the air pollution, because of the modern urbanization, because of the infections, our lungs are getting effect. And these emphysema or the chronic bronchitis, these problems we are facing. So this Surya Namaskar, in Surya Namaskar practice, pay attention, in Surya Namaskar practice, mainly whenever you will do backward bending, please pay attention. In Surya Namaskar, when you will do backward bending, yes, so she'll show. Just do the backward bending. Breathe in and do the backward bend. Yeah. So in Surya Namaskar, when you do backward bend, your lungs are expanding here. Please pay attention. Your lungs are expanding here. So the moment your lungs are expanding, you have to take a deep breath in. Do it again. Yeah. Go down. Slowly go down. Do it again. Breathe in and take your hands up. Breathe in. Yes. So your lungs are expanding and simultaneously you're taking breath in. Okay. So it improves your lungs capacity. So the moment you will breathe out, slowly breathe out and go down. Slowly breathe out and go down. So the moment you will breathe out and you will go down, your lungs are contracting here. So the contraction and expansion of the lungs, this process is there, which is very effective to control the problems of your breathing, to control the problems of your lungs related diseases. Fine. Now he will show in a systematic way to use Surya Namaskar. Yeah, start. Namaskarasan. Breathe in. Hasta Uttanasan. Breathe in. Very slowly. You have to do as per your capacity. Stay here for some time. Hold breath. Slowly breathe out and come down. Yes. Stay there. For yoga practitioners, if yoga practitioners wants to improve lungs capacity, you know very well. You can stay there with the Bahya Kumbhaka. You have to hold breath outside only. Stay there for some time. Either the normal breath. Then breathe in and right leg back. Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Yes. So when you are doing Ashwa Sanchalanasana, you have to hold the breath. Okay. Then breathe out and Dandasana, straight. Again the Bahya Kumbhaka. Then Sashtang Namaskara, normal breathing. You know, chinches knees on the floor, no need to explain this technique. Then breathe in and Cobra, Bhujanga Asana. Make sure while you're doing Bhujanga Asana, don't make your hands straight. No need to do like that. You can keep it like this only because you have to take care of your back also. But if you're not suffering from back problem, you can make it straight also. Breathe in and up, straight, as much as you can. Cobra pose. Yeah, like this. Okay. Then exhale and mountain pose. Feet flat. Yes. Parvat Asana, mountain pose. Then breathe in and right leg in front. Yes. Then exhale and Hastapada Asana. Yeah, head is close to the knees. You can practice with us. Then breathe in and half moon pose. Hold the breath. Then exhale and Namaskara. On this only, this camera. Again, breathe in and half moon pose. Yes. Exhale and Hastapad Asana. Slowly go down. Yes. So if you are doing with the right, do with the left also. Breathe in and left leg back. Exhale and Danda, straight. Danda Sthiti. Sashtang Namaskara. Breathe in and Bhujanga Asana. Exhale and mountain, feet flat. So each and every step, you have to remember, you have to connect with the lungs. Breathe in and left leg in front. Look up. Exhale and Hastapada Asana. Stay down. Breathe in and half moon pose. Sushil, little back. Thoda piche aa jaiye. Yes. Exhale and Namaskara. So it was the Surya Namaskar technique. Now, to improve your lungs capacity, you can make it more effective. Okay, so those who are not with problems, they can do it also. Namaskarasana, little fast. Breathe in half moon. Breathe out Hasta. Breathe in right back. Danda straight. Sashtanga Namaskara. Breathe in Bhujanga. Exhale mountain. Breathe in right front. Exhale Hasta. The whole nervous system is getting benefit in Surya Namaskar. So this way you have to finish the Surya Namaskar. Fine. And once you finish the Surya Namaskar, the simple thing, you have to sit in Vajrasana. Yes. See how to sit in Vajrasana slowly. Yeah. Hands on the thighs, attention on the breath. So the Vajrasana technique is especially beneficial for your respiratory system. So once you finish Surya Namaskar, you can sit in Vajrasana like this. Fine. And after Vajrasana, we are doing full module of yoga session for the respiratory system for COAD problem. Now, slowly stand on the knee, kneel down for the camel posture. Yeah, hands on the back, backward bend. Please touch finger to heel, mouth closed. Now, please pay attention here. What we are doing actually, you have to breathe in with the nose, then open your lips and breathe out. Yes, normal. Breathe in with the nose, then open lips and exhale. Exhale more. Again, breathe in with the nose, open lips and exhale normally. Then slowly sit again in Vajrasana. Slowly, yes. Then breathe in both the hands up. Breathe out and bend forward in Shashankasana in the rabbit posture. You know very well, Shashankasana. You should go behind. Please, go behind. So they can see in the screen. Yeah. Shashankasana, rabbit posture. But make sure if anybody is with a severe problem, they should not do all these things. They have to consult with the doctor first. And in the supervision only, a qualified yoga trainer, they can practice these things. Okay, then breathe in both the hands up, slowly and relax. Now, the next technique is Shashanka Bhujanga Asana. Pay attention, Shashanka Bhujanga Asana. Breathe in both the hands up. Breathe out and bend forward. And see, this is very, very effective technique for flexibility also and for the lungs capacity improvement, especially for the alveoli. But very carefully. Ready for Shashanka Bhujanga? Go. Breathe in. Up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is called Shashanka Bhujanga Asana. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. And stay relaxed. Stay relaxed. See, dear participants, the importance is today, especially with the pranayam, asanas, and the practical things. Okay, so once we'll finish this, we'll start with the pranayam and the relaxation also. Slowly breathe in, hands up, and relax. Yeah. Now stretch your leg in Danda Asana. Please pay attention. Yeah. Now, slowly, thoda, little bit ahead. Yeah. Breathe in. Now the time for not Paschimottanasana now. Slowly lie on the back. Now the next technique is, see, everything you have to do in a systematic way. How this student is doing. Next is the, first relax yourself, Sushil. Next is Viparit Karani Mudra. Or Viparit Karani Mudra. Slowly, feet joint. Take both the legs up. This is the module especially for the chronic obstructive airways disease. Only this much, yeah. Viparit Karani Mudra. Flow is coming completely in your brain, downward. And the breathing is completely normal. And your breathing is completely normal. Up part. Then slowly you have to bring your leg down very slowly. Yes, very slowly. Make sure while you're doing this asana, there should be no jerk in your body. Very slowly you have to take it down. Feet separate and relax. Feel the flow. Feel the effect in your body, on your breath. Now, we'll see Sarvanga Asana. Feet joint. Slowly breathe in, take both the legs up. Straight. Yes. Slowly take it up straight. 1. Breathing normal. As you know very well, blood flow is coming direct down in the brain. Direct effect on the throat, on the thyroid gland. And the normal breath. It makes your respiratory system strong and strong. Okay. Slowly take your leg down. Slowly, very slowly take down. Yes. Slow and control movement is the condition of yoga. Feet separate and eyes closed. As you know very well, yoga is the experiential science. In each and every movement, your experience makes more effect. So what you are experiencing with your breath, that is very important. Now, slowly turn one side and sit and be ready for Paschimottanasana, little back. I'm very happy to tell you that Paschimottanasana, this asana is given by Lord Shiva. Okay, so Paschimottanasana again is going to affect your respiratory system. Okay, start it. Very simple, basic way he will show you. Breathe in, go behind. Breathe out, touch your toe first. Second, breathe in, go behind. Breathe out, touch toe. And third round, breathe in, go behind. Breathe out and touch your toe. Bend forward and stay here. Keep breathing normal here. Feel the effect. Paschim means your back. Okay, there is no time to explain all these things. But this technique, again, contracting your lungs. Okay, so after exhale, you are going down. You have to stay there with normal breath. Slowly breathe in back, back, breathe out and relax. Now, the counter pose. Counter pose for Paschimottanasana is the Purvottanasana. Slowly breathe in and lift your body up. Purvottanasana. Leg straight, leg straight. Lift it. Purvottanasana. Yes. Slowly go down. We'll do it again. Breathe in and lift up. Yes, yes, yes. Those who are not doing asana, no problem, but pranayam you have to do. Okay. Slowly exhale and down. Relax. Relax in Dandasana, please. Dandasana, relax. Neck behind. Relaxing Dandasana. Now, after this, slowly lie on the back again. And now, a very important technique to improve your lungs capacity is the Ardha Pavan Muktasana. And how to practice Ardha? Now the next asana is Pavan Mukta Asana. And for the problems related with airways disease, for this problem, Ardha Pavan Muktasana is more beneficial as per the research. Join the feet, place both the hands on the floor. Now breathe in and right leg up 30 degree, right leg, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly bend, hold, interlock your fingers and press it nicely. Keep your toe downward and press nicely. So Ardha Pavan Muktasana is very effective technique for the respiratory problem. In this moment, you have to keep your breathing normal. Now breathe in and stretch 30 again. Slowly with breathe out, leave your leg down. Same way, left leg, breathe in, left up 30. Please hold it 1.
Like that one. I chose this
3,
and I chose this later.
4, 5, 6. Exhale and bend. Hold opposite your chest. Interlock your fingers and toe downward. Keep your breathing normal, please. Press it nicely. Breathing normal. Slowly breathe in and stretch 30. Straight. Now exhale and relax. So Ardha Pavan Muktasana, a very effective technique for the respiratory problem. Fine. So we have done all the sets of asanas. Now we'll go with Yoga Nidra. And after Yoga Nidra, we'll go with breathing. Fine. So now let us ready for the Yoga Nidra. Everyone, please lie on the back. If you can't lie on the back, you can sit on the chair and you can start with this technique. Relaxation, feet separate, palms facing ceiling, eyes closed, relax. Completely relax your body. Once you finish, Surya Namaskar, camel posture, Ustrasana, then Shashank Asana, Shashank Bhujang Asana. After that, Vipreet Karani Mudra, then Sarvang Asana. After Sarvang Asana, Paschimottanasana. After Paschimottanasana, Purvottanasana. And after Purvottanasana, lying on the back, relaxing. Then Pavan Mukta Asana, Ardha Pavan Mukta Asana. And once you finish Ardha Pavan Mukta Asana, you have to relax in relaxation. As I told you, we are doing a module for yogic module for respiratory problems of chronic obstructive airways disease. Now, in relaxation, eyes closed, as you know very well. The main point is conscious relaxation. What is conscious relaxation? Please pay attention. Conscious relaxation means your body is relaxing. Your body is relaxing like a dead body, show, but you are fully aware. You are fully conscious with the instruction, with the guided instruction. Now, in front of your closed eyes, think. In front of your closed eyes, you can visualize the black portion. Those who are sitting on the chair, they also can do. Those who are lying on the back, they also can practice. In front of your closed eyes, you can experience the black portion. And this black portion in yoga is called as a Chidakash. So whatever body parts I will tell you, you have to visualize and imagine in front of your closed eyes in Chidakash. And you have to detach yourself from each and every part, from toe to head, one by one. And I want to tell you, Yoga Nidra is especially beneficial to improve your confidence level, to release your stress, tension, and anxiety, which is the main problem for the respiratory related problems. Okay, so if any difficulty there in the breathing, you can see the stress level, the anxiety is so much. So this technique can calm down you and can make you more fresh. So please think each and every part of your body is collapsing, relaxing, melting towards the gravity from toe to head, one by one. Relax your toes. Your toes are relaxed. Relax your ankles. Your ankles are relaxed. Relax your calf muscles, joints, relax, relax. Relax your thighs, thigh muscles, buttocks, pelvic region, reproductive organs, anus. Relax, relax. Momental control on the lower part of your body, disconnect. As I tell you, in front of your closed eyes, you experience that lower part of your body is completely surrender to the gravity. Now, in front of your closed eyes, heavy weight of your spine, your sacrum spine, your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, collapsing, relaxing, melting towards the gravity. Feel your whole body is shrinking in the floor, going down, down, down. Relax your stomach, your abdomen, navel region, intestines, diaphragm, liver, pancreas, kidneys. Your all abdominal organs surrender to the gravity. Relax your chest muscles, heart, heartbeat. Relax your lungs with breathing. Breathe out. Relax your shoulders. If you on your camera, will be more better, huh? Your elbows, your palms and fingers. Relax your neck area, neck muscles. Mental control below neck. Disconnect, detachment. गर्दन के नीचे का भाग पूरी तरह से बेजान हो चुका है. Relax your face muscles. Now feel the touch point between the back side of your head and the floor. Feel the touch. Feel that sparsh bindu. Feel warmness over there. Garmahat महसूस करें. Relax your face muscles, chin, lower lips, upper lips, lower teeth, upper teeth, tip of tongue, tip of nose. Relax your eyes, your eye muscles, eyeballs, optic nerves, forehead, both the ears. Mental control on face, disconnect, detachment. गर्दन के ऊपर का भाग पूरी तरह से बेजान हो चुका है. Just relax your brain. Your brain, your entire nervous system is relaxed. Body enters in deep relaxation. Slowly move your toes, पाँव की उंगलियां हिलाएं, fingers, हाथों की उंगलियां हिलाएं. Bring your consciousness in your body also movement. Turn to the left side in Dridhasana, please. Left side turn, left hand below head like pillow. Left hand below head like pillow. Dridhasana. Slowly sit in cross legs. Check your time. Now the time for pranayam. Go behind. Yeah. Now my humble request, everyone, please on camera so I can see the pranayam process. We'll start with the pranayam technique. The first pranayam, back, head and neck straight in one line, shoulder completely relaxed. In starting, we completed the first breathing, the deep breathing, inhalation from the nose and exhalation from the lips. After that, we done abdominal breathing also, and then the fun breathing I tell you, you can practice with the candle flame. Now we'll start with pranayam technique, and the first pranayam technique will start with Bhastrika. Okay, so you can open eyes. and you can start with the Bhastrika Pranayam. You can sit in Padmasana. You can sit in Vajrasana, Vajrasana, Vajrasana. So anybody can sit in Vajrasana also, in Padmasana also. Now just follow like this, eyes open. Bhastrika will do with the shoulders. Yeah, you can practice with me. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Please on your camera, huh? Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Continue, breathe in, breathe out. 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 Stop. Put your hands on the thighs. Attention on the breath. We'll do one more round of Bhastrika. So much research has done on Bhastrika Pranayam also. It improves your more exhalation. As already you know, inhalation as well as exhalation, both the things we have to do in the same force. So forceful. Again, one more round. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Stop. Hands on the thighs. Attention on the breath. Feel the change in your breath. Now after Bhastrika, we'll do Urjayi Pranayam. So just pay attention. Urjayi Pranayam, which creates heat in the body, but we have to exhale from left nose. As you know very well, left nose maintains coolness in the body. Fine. We'll start with the Urjayi Pranayam, but we'll do Urjayi Pranayam with Antar Kumbhaka. Okay? And with Jalandhar Bandha. As so many yoga teachers are there, you know very well. So you just see first, you can start. First watch it. First watch it. Okay? You have to breathe in with the nose like this. Then hold the breath, chin to the throat. Then neck straight, close right nose and exhale from left. So why to exhale from left? That is very important because left nose, you know, Chandraswar, which maintains coolness in the body. Fine. So we'll start now together, everyone. But Antar Kumbhak is very important. You can increase your Antar Kumbhaka as yoga teachers are there. I can tell you, it depends on your capacity how much you can hold it. Okay. Sit straight, breathe in with the nose, and you know you have to make a sound from throat also. Yeah, simple. Neck straight, exhale from left. Fine, understood. It's a very effective technique for respiratory related problems. We'll do it again. Breathe in with the nose. As you know very well, Antar Kumbhaka, when you do, you're taking breathe in from your throat also. You're making sound, so it makes more effect, more heat in the body. So after holding Antarkumbhaka, you have to exhale from left. So it can make coolness also, balance also. We'll do it one more time, please. It is very effective. As you know, in pandemic situation also, it is very, very effective and protective for you. Okay, breathe in. Next straight, exhale from left. One more round because Urja is more effective asana. One more time. Sorry, pranayam. Very effective pranayam. Breathe in with the nose, with the sound. Next straight. Exhale from left. Keep breathing normal. Attention on the breath. Feel the effect. Now we'll go for Kapalabhati. You know very well, Kapalabhati is not pranayam, it's a purification technique. Active exhale and passive inhale. So more you have to exhale and passive inhale. We'll start. Shoulder relaxed. Keep on your camera so I can see everyone. Breathe in. Start. Breathe in. And normal breath. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. Again. Breathe in. And start. Active exhale, passive inhale. Huh? Breathe in. Normal breath. Attention on the breath. We'll do it again. Breathe in. Breathe in. Normal breath. Now, we'll go for the next pranayam. The next pranayam is Bhramari pranayam. But before that, we'll complete Anulom Vilom. Fine? Close right nose with thumb. Very famous. It is full module for the respiratory system. Close the right nose with thumb. Breathe in from the left. Close it. Breathe out from right. Simple we are doing Anulom Vilom without Kumbhak. Breathe in from right. Close the right. Breathe out from left. Continue the cycle. You can adopt Nasika Mudra also. Normally. Depends on you. Breathe in with the left. Breathe out from right. Breathe in from right. Breathe out from left. एक नाक से लिया आपने, दूसरी नाक से छोड़ा. जहां से सांस छोड़ी फिर वहां से लिया, फिर पहली नाक से छोड़ा. Continue the flow. More exhalation is very important, especially for the respiratory system. So while you breathe in, you can feel that energy, positivity enters in the body. In pranamaya sharira, then with exhalation, complete distress, disease, Anxiety coming out in the form of exhalation. So the alveoli, that air sacs, flexibility can improve with the help of pranayama. Because of the COAD and COPD problems, that flexibility is becoming less and less. So that carbon dioxide is not coming fully out in the form of exhalation. And the absorption of the oxygen is also becoming less in your alveoli. So with this process, you can control the damage, whatever is happened because of this problem. But it should be on a continuous basis, in proper supervision with proper medication also. Yeah, slowly hands down, heart niche, attention on the breath. Now, more effective asana, Bhramari Pranayam. Ready for the Bhramari? Yeah, index finger in the ears. Yes, you can do. Take a deep breath in. You have to make a sound like humming bee at the time of exhalation. Breathe in simultaneously with exhale. Gently deep and long breathe in. Breathe in. Feel the vibrations. If you close eyes, more benefit. Breathe in. Drop hand down, heart niche. Feel the vibrations. Feel the resonance of the sound. Now, Ajapa Jap. Eyes closed. And please pay attention on your nose now. You know Prana Dharana very well. At the time of inhalation, feel the coolness in your nose. And at the time of exhalation, feel heat in your nose. जब आप सांस लेते हैं तो गर्म ठंडक महसूस होती है नाक के अग्रभाग पर. जब आप एक्सहेल करते हैं, छोड़ते हैं, तो आपको गर्माहट महसूस होती है नाक के अग्रभाग पर. Just bring your awareness. Feel that flow. While breathe in, coolness. While breathe out, heat. Just bring awareness on your breath. Prana Dharana. This will lead you towards the Antar Maun also. Antar Maun. Silence from inside. Now start observing the breath while breathing. You can think in mind, so while breathe out, you can visualize in mind hum. Connect these two powerful words with your inhalation and exhalation. Eyes is closed. While breathing, so while breathe out, hum. So So hum. Now the Om chanting will do. Please rejoin again. Huh? Take a deep breath in. O big, ma small. We'll do together. Breathe in. Breathe in. Meditate on Om. Om Karabindu Sanyuktam Nityam Dhyayanti Yoginah Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namah. Take a breath in. Say breathe in. Hari Breathe in. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. Breathe in. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms. Rub the palms. Cup your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Now, I'm very happy to share with you that Dr. Kanchan Chaudhary is with us from BHU, Banaras Hindu University. So, ma'am, please. Please on your camera. Everybody, please on your camera. Yes. Yes. Dr. Kanchanji. Yes, yes, we can see you. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute कीजिए अपने आप को. Yes. Unmute करें अपने आप को, डॉक्टर कंचन जी. एक सेकेंड. Sorry, हाँ. Okay, now please unmute कीजिए. Yeah, please start.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, sir.
Yes.
Very good evening to all of you. Myself, Dr. Kanchan Chaudhary, Assistant Professor in the Department of Swastrith and Yog, Faculty of Ayurveda, IMS, BHU. I have watched the whole session of Ajay sir, and it was a very, very, very nice presentation, and we are very much fruitful after seeing the whole session. And I am also requesting all the participants that it is not for your knowledge, not for only seeing the whole session. You should apply it on your daily life. And in this COVID situation, this pandemic condition, these yogasana and pranayam are too much fruitful for everyone to enhance our immunity. I'm very thankful to Ajay sir. He gave us such kind of he managed. Yeah, he set this kind of very fruitful yogasana, and we will also very hopeful that he will also arrange this kind of fruitful session more for us.
Yes. Thank you.
And can I, sir, speak about some COAD?
Yes, you have to say, ma'am. Please say.
Okay. Let's know what is the meaning of COAD. This is the main theme of this session, yoga session. The main meaning of this, the full term of COAD is chronic obstructive airway disease. Chronic bronchitis and emphysema, also known as COAD. It is the main cause of shortness of breath in the elderly, which is especially with history of smoking or passive smoking. Now, what is the difference between COAD and COPD? So let's know what is the full form of COPD. COPD means chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and which chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is the medical term for chronic emphysema and bronchitis. It is common but undiagnosed. It was once named as COAD, but nowadays it is known as, or it is called as COPD. The main causes of COPD is the tobacco smoking and also long exposure to chemical irritants. And we must also know that this is a disease which takes usually a long time to develop. It is not a short period disease. Okay. And what are the symptoms, signs and symptoms of disease? Patient may experience that cough. This cough is dry or with phlegm, and also frequent respiratory infection, shortness of breathing or wheezing, fatigueness or inability to exercise, chest pressure, loss of muscle, and also weight loss. And diagnosis, how we will diagnose? Diagnosis usually involves imaging test, blood
just a minute,
test.
Dr. Kanchanji, just a minute. Please rejoin everybody. Please rejoin just for some time. Yeah, please continue. Yeah.
Continue, sir.
Yeah, please, please.
May I continue?
Yes, please continue.
Diagnosis usually involves imaging test, blood test, and lungs function test. And what are the treatment of this COAD? There is no cure for COAD. There is no cure for. Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah,
And
please.
I'm saying about the treatment of COAD. So there is no cure for COAD, but treatment can help ease symptoms and lower the complication which can develop. But supplement, oxygen therapy and surgery are some form of treatment. I want to just say that there is no cure of such treatment for COAD. But here say that supplement oxygen therapy is the best. Supplement therapy, oxygen therapy is the best. That's why I am advising you that go through for yogasan and pranayam. It will far better than other medication. And as I have already said that Ajay sir also give us a very good knowledge about yogasan and pranayam for treating COAD. And I'm very thankful once again, sir. Hope we are hopeful for the future that you will give us so many fruitful sessions in the future.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Kanchanji. Thank you very much. Yeah. And thanks a lot to all participants. Dear participants, actually the session was specially in this pandemic situation with the aim that you should be able to feel and experience that these things can make changes in your life. And there is no need to fear from any respiratory problem. Okay, so the main thing you have to concentrate on your daily practice, and simple asanas are there. If you sit simply in Vajrasana also, that's fine. You can sit in Padmasana or you can sit in cross-legged also. You can do simple Bhastrika Pranayam as you saw with the shoulders. And then afterwards you can do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing is there. Any pranayam you can choose. And Surya Namaskar is the best. But those who are suffering from the backache or suffering from the neck problem, you know very well, you should not do it. If you want to do it, do in a moderate way, in a simple way. You can do stretchings and all. Fine. So please take care of your health. We'll meet with the new session again. But my plan is that in future, I'm planning for 2, 3 or 4, like I just want to make a plan of some courses. So 5 or 6 days or 3 or 4 days we'll continue, we'll keep some sessions. So in that sessions you can get the practical effect. So in one session only it has become very difficult to learn everything. Okay, and you all are yoga teacher, I know you can share your knowledge also with us. Fine. So with hope that take care, we'll meet in new session again. And again thank you to Dr. Kanchan Chaudhary ji. She joins us. Thank you very much for your precious time. And everybody, Chintamani Joshi ji, Satish Rahul ji, those who are now also there. And 3 times I know disconnected because of some technical problems also. A light problem is also there. Vibha Tripathi ji, Vijaya Bhatia, Naina Diryanini, okay, Anupama Naik ji, okay, and Pandey sir, I'm very happy to see you. Thank you very much, everybody. So we'll meet in next session with this hope. And the participants, you all will get the participation certificate. We already took that snapshots, those who are the participants. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. Bye.